going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So we're still over here in Las Vegas for the Sema Show. We're getting ready to actually head on over to Overton because we're gonna rent some RZR side-by-sides and go do some ripping through the freaking desert. It's gonna be super freaking bitchin'. So I'm gonna hurry up and grab the Uber real quick. Got about an hour ride out to the desert, and then we're gonna go rent our machines and go start doing some super bitchin' rips. So I'll explain a little bit more once we get there, but hope you all enjoy the video. As always, make sure you hit the like button at the bottom of the screen and hit the subscribe button down there on my channel name. That way you'll get notified anytime I upload any other videos. So let's get this Uber ride out of the way, and then we'll reconvene once we get over to the rental place. Finding the bodies in the barrels and everything, and it's going dry. We're actually passing right by it on our way out to get the side-by-sides. How freaking wild. It's really like they're finding people in freaking barrels and stuff that they were stuffing back in the mob days. Pretty freaking crazy stuff. And they found all kinds of other stuff. They found a car, a bunch of stuff. You can probably Google it and see what they found. All right, y'all, we have made it to Ultimate Desert Adventures. We're gonna be grabbing some side-by-sides and doing some rips here very, very soon. Not too sure about this weather though, because it's freaking 46 degrees out now and it's raining. So I think I'm late for the safety briefing, so let's do that and then we'll chat. All right, we just finished our safety meeting. He's gonna give us an orientation on these super bitchin' machines, bro. There you go. So just you know where that gas pedal is, pretty much is all. Damn, look at my ride, y'all. Super bitchin'. Turbo RZR Pro. Damn, this thing is freaking badass. We're gonna put her to the test too. Yeah, brother. Real freaking deal. Well, change of plans. We're actually not quite done with the safety briefing yet, so we're waiting for our technician to come back inside. But while we're sitting here waiting, there's a couple things I wanted to explain. Last year when I did this video, when we did side-by-side riding, when we came to Sema last year, there's a lot of questions I got asked, so I want to go ahead and kind of address those questions now. First question I got asked a whole bunch was, how does a side-by-side rental work? Do you guys have like a tour guide? Are you allowed to go wherever you want? How does the whole thing operate? So it's actually really freaking cool, super simplistic. If you got no side-by-side riding experience, you can still figure it out. Inside each of the side-by-sides, there's a GPS that's built right into the dash, and they've actually got a pre-programmed whole little map that you follow. So it logs out all of the trail that you're allowed to stay on, and it's pretty big. It's like 31 square miles, I think is what they were just saying. And the trail system that we're riding on is called the Logan Dale Trail System. So if you want to Google it, that's what trail system we're on. Here's a little screenshot of it. And conveniently enough, that entire trail system is like right on the other side of the road from where this place is. You just hop onto the main road, go down like 50 yards or so, make a right, and you follow this dirt road, or actually it's like a paved road down to a dirt road, and the trail system starts, so it's like right freaking here. So super freaking bitchin'. You just go and follow the map and you're gonna go on the freaking trail. Now there's a whole bunch of other little finger trails that are kind of right in that same sort of area where the line is on the map is what they're saying. So you don't necessarily have to stay right exactly on the line where they're at. You just gotta stay relatively close to it. Try not to wander off too far. But aside from that, it's basically like a free-for-all. You just kind of go wherever you want, go as fast as you want, as long as you're staying safe and being responsible with the machine. They don't really care what you do. Freaking sick, right? Freaking 2022, super badass freaking RZR machines. I can go run the living hell out of it. Yeah, real freaking deal. Now there are camera systems on the machines, and they also have GPS trackers on all the machines. So there's a couple things with that. If you get an accident or wreck it or destroy it or any of the above, then they're gonna go back and review the camera footage that's on the onboard camera, and it's running anytime you turn the ignition on. And they'll be able to see if you're acting like a goofball. They'll be able to go and watch your entire trip. If you're driving like a jackass, they're gonna know. So whatever, they want you to be responsible with their freaking $40,000 machine. I think that's reasonable. But then the other little thing with regards to the actual map and like where you're allowed to go, the reason why they have it all mapped out is because some of these trails get pretty treacherous. Like, I mean, there's big ass cliffs and everything. You all see when we go riding, I remember from last year, there's big drop offs where if you veer off, you could definitely get yourself in a pickle, get yourself hurt, you could destroy the machine, etc. So for that reason, that's why they've got the map all kind of charted out for you of where you kind of need to stay. It's all trails and everything that are also really accessible and like easy to not easy, but like easier to maneuver with the machine. They know the machine can get through the stuff. They're not going to put you through any kind of a trail that the machine wouldn't be able to handle. The other reason is if you were to go break down, most of the trail is accessible with another vehicle, with a Jeep or another side-by-side. So if you break down or you have a tire blowout or whatever, then they'll be able to come and help you and it won't be such a problem. If you go off the trail a little bit, then they're probably not going to yell at you too much as long as you're not going crazy. I'm sure they're checking on our coordinates pretty frequently, if I had to guess, right? But if you go off the beaten path too far and then you have some problem with your machine, those guys are going to have to come and try to find a way to get to wherever your machine is. So those of you guys that have experience with side-by-sides and off-road vehicles, you know what I'm talking about. In the GPS, it's not like a road map for those of you guys that don't know anything about this. There's no like trails that are marked out in the map. The only way that they're gonna get in the map is if you take the machine there and actually chart where you're driving and like leave like a chart plotter, like you leave a track line. So that being said, if you go off on some trail, they don't really know where you're at. If they're not extremely familiar with that specific area, they're basically just going to be trying to get to that GPS location, and they're going to be picking and choosing which trail they want to go on to be able to get to you. So it might make your recovery or your rescue quite a bit longer than it really needs to be. In which case, they're going to start tagging you with like an hourly rate fee of how long it takes to get you because you're taking away from things that they need to be tending to. So that's how the chart works though. Basically, go wherever you want, just reasonably close to that line that they have in the chart plotter. And it's 31 freaking miles worth of trail, so you're not gonna run out of places to go, that's for damn sure. The other thing I wanted to bring up, because people were asking me like, what happens if you get hurt? What do you do if there's no cell phone service or whatever? Well, they equip every machine with one of these. This is a spot, GPS, tracker, and messenger. And I actually have the same sort of deal for my boat. But they went ahead and it's pre-programmed. The way these things work, they work off satellites. But each one of these buttons will send a pre-recorded message, like a text message, to whatever numbers you program it to. So say you hit this button that they've put the label on that says flat tire, then it'll send a message to their system saying, hey, this machine, this transmitter is sending a signal that this customer, this user has a flat tire. So they'll know, okay, we've got to grab an extra wheel. We need to be able to bring tools to be able to swap out that wheel. They've also got a button that's labeled stuck or lost. So, okay, they're going to come with a Jeep or a bigger side-by-side with a snatch rope or a strap to be able to come pull you out. Or if you're lost, that's also labeled lost, then they'll come and kind of help you get back in the right direction if you're lost a little bit. You got a broke down button. You also got an SOS button, but they just actually told us, if you go and press that SOS button, you better be in like a life or death situation because it actually bypasses Ultimate Desert Adventures. It goes right to the freaking EMS. So they're going to send a helicopter out to you. So hopefully you are in some serious problems because you're going to get a sweet helicopter ride, he said, and you're also going to get tagged with about a $25,000 bill to pay for that EMS extract with the freaking helicopter. So, but I think it's actually super badass because you can feel reasonably safe. Kind of gives you, it takes a little weight off the back to where you don't have to worry about getting lost or anything like that. You've got your backup plan right here, and it's affixed to every one of the side-by-sides. Pretty freaking sick. So, but anyways, there's a couple more things we're gonna go over the safety briefing, I guess, with us, and then we're gonna get out and get a rundown of our side-by-sides. All right, y'all, we just finished the freaking safety briefing. Got my sweet ride all dialed in. Pop's got his ride. We got Top H. Top H, you ready to go rip some shit up, bro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
You don't seem very excited at all. What a loser. He's freaking Kyling it, that's for damn sure. Let's fire this up and start killing it. so we just pulled over for a little freaking water break, piss break, and to gather our bearings for this treacherous navigational journey we're about to go on. Right, guys?
Right.
Get fired up?
Yeah.
I can tell. I like the enthusiasm. That a boy. Good job.
Fired up.
Feeling good, Pops? Feeling good about this little? You're just not into it at all. It's like trying to interview Brian. Both of y'all are terrible. Terrible at this.
Like interviewing Brian?
Yeah, he just walks away and bumps into me. Acts like he's got no time for my shit. It's ridiculous. So you know, it's always good when you come to these events to be able to get real inside perspective from a real truck driver right here. Hey. But anyways, well, we're going to hang out here for a little bit and then jump back on the machines and keep checking out all these different cliffs and everything. It's pretty wild. We get going like, how fast were we going? Like, well, you guys were going 40. I was going about the same. And we were riding right next to like big old drop-off cliffs. Does that make your butt pucker at all?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
One little turn and you could just go parachuting down.
These fucking roll cages won't last if you fall down that.
You don't think so? I think they will. What do you think, Toph?
I think we'd be fine.
Oh.
I flipped at 75 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah. We got a freaking veteran side-by-side totaler right here.
Yes, sir.
What happened to your side-by-side, Toph?
Well, turned into a bunch of little pieces.
Something about like rolling it over at like 70 miles an hour.
Yep.
That might do it.
Well, I like
Yeah. Also just stopped for another break, and now we're gonna go for like, I think he said there's a 300 or 400 yard hike to like through that to go see like, I think it's like hieroglyphics, the glyphics that the Indians did, you know, the glyphics. So yeah, I think it's just a little bit up here. Oh, this is what we're going to see. Here's a sign. There you go. We're not supposed to take nothing, but it's hieroglyphics, cryoglyphic. I don't know what the hell it is. Just sound like a retard. But we're gonna go up here this trail and check it out because it's supposed to be pretty cool. It's historical landmark space. Actually, there's a little sign up here. This might tell us a little more, so you guys don't have to listen to my dumb ass try to explain it. Oh no, this is just introduction to the trails. Well, if you all want to read that, you can hit pause and read it all. So, man, look at the scenery here. It's freaking incredible. This is wild. Super fortunate to be able to go do this crap. Oh, dude, did you guys see in that freaking video that I took just a little bit ago? There's like all these ferns and they get water on them and then they look like crystals or snowflakes. I bet they're called like snowflake ferns or something like that. I might have just made that up, but yeah, look. You notice those stuff? What? When the sun hits like the right angle of these, they look like snowflakes. Like right there. Yeah. Look at that. Fake. They're not fake. What? They're not fake. They're real.
No, somebody came out here and put some out here.
Oh, they plant them all here. You're a special case, bud. This is freaking cool, dude, huh? Freaking epic. Check that out. I wonder if that's where Yogi the Bear lives. That's in Yellowstone, Zacho. Yeah, right, dude. There's no way John Dutton would let a freaking bear in his place. Especially one that talks. Duh. This is freaking tight. Oh, look at that. Look at our freaking scenery, y'all. Oh, look at that. Some hieroglyphics. Look at that. Even you were using the English language back in the day, Mats. There we go. I couldn't say it right either. Look, somebody drew a set of tits.
That does look like a penis.
What?
Look. Balls.
2 balls on a wiener. Even the Indians had freaking sense of humor. Look, I'm doing some waves. Something. Micah. They weren't really an artsy culture, you know?
Hey, rainwater, look, I put penis on the rock.
Hey, rainwater. Hey, running coyote, come over here, check this out. They must have had a cobalt ladder.
Yeah.
One of those good ones, you know?
They had one of those.
Look, they did. Wow, that's crazy. Indians actually drew
They had
bears.
a Warren ladder.
They had a Warren ladder. That's your professional opinion there, Pops?
Yeah.
They get it at Lowe's, do you
I
think?
think they got it at Home Depot.
They definitely weren't using a DeWalt to grind those in.
No.
It's probably a Ryobi. Oh, look, there's a deer pooping. Well, we decided not to hike all the way up there. We looked at those other hieroglyphics, and that was good enough for us. So we're going to jump back in the side-by-sides and get back to ripping. Oh, there you go. You probably hear me a lot better now. So getting back in the machines and go back and start tearing it up some more. We got about another 2 hours left in our rental. Well, y'all, I was sitting there wondering why they weren't catching up. Look at what Top H did. Good job, Toph.
Thanks.
Way to go, dude. Look at this guy. Guess we're not in Florida anymore. Huh, Toph?
Nope. Looks like not.
Grab your tow rope. Let's go ahead and pull this thing out.
Yeah.
Here, I'll get in and hit reverse. You start pulling on the back.
Oh, okay.
Or just actually push.
No, let's lift up the back and just lift it out of the sand.
Okay. All right. Let's grab it.
And we'll put some tree branches under it.
Tree branches. Gotta go get some.
Yep.
Like block and tackle.
Yeah.
Way to go, dude. How do you feel right now?
Well, I wish you wouldn't have split up from us so I didn't have to.
So this is my fault.
Not really your fault, but I had to go up there and see where you're at. I'm saying, like, if we were all in a line, I don't think this would have happened. But this is where we're at. I'll tell you.
All I hear is blah, blah, blah. I'm not quite sure how to drive this thing.
This fucking guy, dude.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm in second place. All you need is a rope. And you just line it right up and connect it right through one of these loops right here. It's nice and sturdy, and just give it a little yank. You want to snatch it?
Yeah.
Like a kinetic rope, like a bubble rope.
Yep.
Put about a foot of slack in it and just take off. No. Pull it right out. Would you guys look at this over there? They're adding more hieroglyphics. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they were just writing them right there. I think they're adding a few. Those are more Indian hieroglyphics right there. Let's go see if we can see what the Indians have added. Look, it's more hieroglyphics. Fast Ed.
Yep.
Snacks. Well, we didn't even freaking need a strap. Old big brother got behind the freaking wheel, and guess what? Got him right on that. All that mega truck driving freaking got me tuned in. Really, we just got ready to get in it and load up, and the freaking recovery dude showed up. Luckily, I already got us out. Kind of sucks for that recovery dude, though, because he came all the way for no freaking reason. But now we can keep on riding. Hoorah! All right, y'all, we got about 40 minutes left. Oh, get to where you can hear me. There we go. Got about 40 minutes left on our rental. So we just did a little bathroom break again. Got a little snack. Took some medicine. And now we're about to get back on the trail. Start cruising back on over, going nice and slow, kind of checking out the scenery. Try to get these things back returned so we don't get any late fees. Oh yeah, and as always, if y'all are liking the video, make sure you hit the like button at the bottom of the screen and then the subscribe button down there on my channel name. That way you'll get notified anytime I upload any other videos. Like more side-by-side riding videos, the Killin Resurrection videos, where we're bringing the freaking Killin Mega Truck back to life. Or we're going to have some truck tug videos coming up in the very near future. There's some good ones on the channel too. So anyways, make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. But it's freaking ride time, bruh. We made it back in perfect freaking timing. What's going on with my lens? Yeah, I made it back just in time because as you can see, it's freaking raining. It's 46 degrees out, so the rain's super cold. But machines ran freaking perfectly. No problems whatsoever. Dad did have a little mishap right at the end, right towards the mouth of the trail, where his tire did come off the bead. But luckily, hopefully that's all it is, no puncture. But besides that, everything ran freaking awesome. Man, they have got one hell of a lot of side-by-sides here, y'all. Oh, so, I know when I posted a video last year when we did this, everybody was asking me where the hell I did this at. So we're at Ultimate Desert Adventures, and it's over here in Overton, Nevada. It's about an hour Uber ride to get here from like the strip over at the Venetian where we're staying. But definitely worth it. Just a few $100 and you get to rent one of these side-by-sides for for 4 hours. Yeah, we with Christopher getting stuck, we actually end up staying out there for 4.5 hours. You get a 4-hour rental and you just bring some drinks, throw them in the freaking storage box, bring your camera if you want to take any pictures or video camera.
And yeah, you can go rip on a freaking side-by-side for 4 hours out in the desert, over all those trails, everything. Definitely worth doing. So Overton, Nevada, Ultimate Desert Adventures. Definitely hit them up. Here, I'll put a little screenshot of their company thing right here. So definitely hit them up. Really, really cool. They just let you go do what you want. They give you GPSs, so in case you have kind of issue with your side-by-side, or in case you get hurt, or you have a flat, or you get lost, they've got different buttons on the GPS transmitter. You just hit them to hit the button, the corresponding button with what your problem is, and they'll come out and rescue you like we saw with Christopher. Or if you get hurt, they'll come and help you flip the side-by-side over. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, really, really awesome place to do your rental at. So definitely recommend you all check them out. But anyways, that's going to be a wrap on our side-by-side riding video for our SEMA trip 2022. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, y'all. If y'all enjoyed the video and want to check out future videos, subscribe to our channel. Hit that button right there. While you're at it, hit the like button at the bottom of your screen. You can also check out our website, killin'itlifestyle.com. There you can follow the Killin' It crew and order your own apparel so everyone will know you're killing it!